Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Today's topic is stop allowing disrespect. Stop allowing it. Before we get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now let's dive into this message. I do have a letter. And let's read this letter. All right. Now I did pull a video and we do have a letter. Let's watch this short video. We're going to read the letter, talk about this issue. Stop allowing disrespect.
And the way that you demand respect is you do not tolerate disrespect at all. So if somebody disrespects you one time, you need to speak your mind and give them a warning. Say, if you do this, I am going to do this. So that might be you cut them off. That might be you fire them. That might be you quit a job. And when you start demanding respect from people, the people that don't want to respect you, they're not going to respect you. So what you do is you cut them out of your life. And the people that are going to stay are going to be the people that are willing to respect you the way that you demand to be respected.
You know, many times you become too desensitized to it. You can get used to disrespect, but you need to stop it when it occurs. Now let's dive into this letter. I am a 25-year-old woman, and I have been in a relationship with my boyfriend for about 8 months now. In the beginning, everything was great. He was sweet, always there and loving. Well, that's usually how it is in the beginning. That's how they get you involved. Being sweet and loving and all of that. So that lets you know that they know how to be sweet and loving. Okay, it's not foreign to them. After 3 months of dating, I realized he has anger issues and is overly sexual. Well, after 3 months, he's showing you his anger and his overly sexual urges because you had sex with him way too early in your relationship. You've only been in this relationship for 8 months. And you say, after 3 months of dating, to interpret that, 3 months of having sex together, then he shows you his anger issues and that he's overly sexual. Okay. He has physically attacked me before. Oh, wait a minute. All of this in the last 8 months? That's a lot. You should have been celibate the whole 8 months. You see, when men get from you what they desire, then they show you their true colors because they don't care whether you like it or not. Because they've already gotten what they want out of you. Sex. So they don't care if you see them, that they have anger issues or that they have sexual addictions or whatever the situation is. They really don't care what you think at that point. The only time a man cares what you think, these type of men, is in the beginning of the relationship. Before sex. That's when they care what you think. Because they would do everything, like you said, it was very sweet and very loving to get what they want. Ladies, you need to have your eyes open and know what's going on with these men. One time, he wanted to have sex. I told him we can do it later. Then later came and he tried, but I said no because I didn't want to. And he threw a pillow at me. So now when you say no, now he's getting a little violent. He threw a pillow, but hey, If he threw a pillow, he can throw a glass or a cup or a bottle next. Okay? I got upset and told him to leave my house. He refused to leave. And when I tried to leave the bedroom, he physically blocked my way and wouldn't move. Wait a minute. Is he living in your house? Or is he, you say that, but you tried to get him to move, to leave your house. So he doesn't live there, but he frequents there. And that's why he felt comfortable with blocking you in the bedroom. Out of anger, I cussed at him, and he grabbed a cup of water and threw the water in my face. What'd I tell you? He threw the water. He threw the pillow. Next time he's going to throw his fist. Okay? And this is all disrespect. And you are allowing it. When are you going to stop it? Okay? Put a halt to this. I started crying, and he immediately grabbed me and hugged me and started apologizing. He always comforts me after hurting me. Why does he hug and kiss me after he's the one who hurt me? Because to him, this is normal behavior. And apparently, to you, it's pretty normal too. You have become accustomed to being disrespected. And when he comes back and holds you and apologizes to you, you enjoy that. You like being comforted by that. Okay? So it looks like to me that this is a pattern that both of you are used to. His pattern is used to inflicting hurt. And your pattern is used to allowing it. He is extremely sexual all the time, and it's annoying. I can't even get a night's sleep because he tries to have sex with me while I'm sleeping. Well, he wouldn't if he weren't in your house. He can't have sex with you if he's not there. Ladies, it all comes back to you. It all comes back to you. You are the one that is allowing this kind of behavior. He does it so much to the point I have to wear tight shorts to bed just to prevent him from being able to have sex with me while I'm asleep. And even then, I'll wake up to him trying to pull my shorts off. Why you keep tolerating this nonsense? It makes me feel like you like it in some way. Maybe with him doing this makes you feel wanted. Maybe that's why you keep allowing it. This is not the way. This is not love. This is not showing that he cares for you. It's showing that he is only using you for sex. That's what it shows. This isn't love. This isn't caring. It's sort of abuse. His behavior is starting to become redundant and annoying. I'm tired of his disrespect, and I'm thinking of leaving him. You just thinking about it? You should have been gone. Well, what are you thinking? That he's going to change? He's not. But I know he loves me. How? Where is he showing that he loves you? You see, this is what I'm saying. By this disrespect, it's making you feel like it's love, and it's not. It is the furthest thing from love. It's like he has two sides of him. One side that's loving, and another side that only cares about himself. I'm really getting fed up with his selfish and abusive behavior. I love him, And I don't want to abandon him, but I don't want to be abused either. What should I do? You should learn to love yourself, which right now you don't. You don't love yourself. You're still looking for love outside of yourself. Just like you say, you know that he loves you. And so this is why you're putting up with this disrespect. You don't even need to be awake for him to get what he wants from you. That's not love. He doesn't even need to see your face, probably. You are just a sexual object to him. That's it. How you figure that this is love is beyond me. Other than the fact this is what you saw growing up. And it's probably what he saw growing up too. He's just playing out the patterns that he saw. Probably his parents play out. And the same thing with you. Because if you cared about yourself, you will not allow anybody to take advantage of you like this. So what's to do? You need to start loving yourself. And you need to get on your spiritual journey. You need to start your spiritual healing so that you will know what self-love is. Right now, you don't even know what it is. You don't need him to love you. You can love yourself and be full and happy with yourself. But you need to start your spiritual healing so that you can understand it, so that you can strengthen your connection with the divine energy of love, so that you would truly know in your heart of hearts what love is. And you need to be celibate for a while and work on yourself before you go back out into this dating people or whatever you call it. You need to clean yourself out. You need to heal yourself, because what you're doing right now is destructive. And it's never going to be what you desire. If you desire happiness and for this man to love you, care for you, protect you, provide for you, no. I don't see it in your letter. I don't see it from this guy. All I see from your letter is somebody taking advantage of you. And you allowing it. Because somehow you think that love is mixed in this somewhere. And this is just, a part of his personality, to want these things. People, you got to go with your gut feeling. And your gut feeling is telling you this is no good for you. But you're not listening. You're not listening at all because you are afraid to lose him. You are afraid to be alone if you lose him. You see? You don't trust yourself. You don't have love enough for yourself to believe that you can have a happier life. You can have a better partnership with someone else, not with him. A better partnership. But it's got to come out of you. Because remember, I always say this. You are creating your own reality. And if you tolerate any kind of disrespect or hurt in your life, and you do not leave it alone, I mean completely leave it, detach from it, then it will continue. The other person is not going to change for you. Why should they? When you've already accepted them the way that they are. And now you're wondering what you should do. You got to work on yourself. I'm not going to tell you just to leave, because that's not going to help you. You got to change. You got to change the way you think about yourself. That's the only help that you can get. Because once you change the way that you feel about yourself, then everything else will take care of itself. Everything else will take care of itself. Now, we do affirmations every day. And these affirmations help you to change the way that you feel about yourself and the way that you view life, your perspective. It changes your total perspective on the way that you view things and what you accept into your life. You got to love yourself, people. It all comes back to that. I hope you understand the message today. Stop allowing disrespect, ladies. You see, many times, if we are raised in an environment where a lot of disrespect happens, we can become desensitized to it and think that it's normal. You know, especially if we saw our fathers treating our mothers that way. And then when we get a boyfriend, our boyfriends treat us that way. We think it's normal behavior, but it's not. This is very destructive behavior, hurtful behavior, and it is destroying you. You need to pull away from that and start loving yourself. I hope that I said something today that can really help someone, and I really hope that you understand it. You gotta love yourself. That's the way out. That's the way to happiness. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for sticking with me during my time of healing. I'm still healing. I'm not there yet, but I'm almost there. You see, my speech is getting a little better every day. And I thank you so much for sticking out with me. Those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And also, if you're looking for your affirmations, also there's a link in the description. Now, before I go, I do want to read this inspirational passage to you, because I think it may just provide somebody with some inspiration. Okay? And this is entitled, Difficult Lesson. I will not lie to you. As time passes, you will learn to suffer. You will learn how heartbreak feels, how loss tastes, and what loneliness brings into your heart. You will learn to bury your tears, your pain, your failures, and your unfulfillments into deep graves and never look back. You will survive many near deaths of your soul, but you must stand up, overcome your heart's wounds, and go on with your life. Choose yourself. Start forgiving sad things that once seemed unforgettable. Forgive cruel things that once seemed unforgivable. Start healing your thoughts so that you will find peace. Replace the desert in your heart with flowery gardens of kindness. There is no other way to move on with your life. Meaning comes through careful reflection after suffering. But remember that despite what you go through in life, you will always be worthy of true love. All right, people. Thank you so much for your support. I wish you all the very best and happiness. And I really hope to see you next time.